you want me to start the beat and then turn these on? So basically, this is an early 80s Casiotone CT310, and so it has the rhythm section on it with the really fun digital beats that are also really popular right now. What I did was I put it through a Luminary, just an octave generator, in order to kind of pull out some lower end in the beat itself. It's really subtle, but it just helps fill it out more, so it's not kind of, I don't know, it doesn't sound as much like a children's toy. And then I just use the ARP to multiply the sound, so you can kind of hear. You can hear it in the beats where it's just making the simple beat of the Casiotone a more complex thing and just more interesting. And then with the Fathom, what I did on the two different ideas, one of them was I put it in the sonar setting, and in the sonar setting with the X knob, you're able to actually pull the octaves out of the reverb itself. So all the way to the right is like the higher octave inside the reverb, and all the way to the left is the lower octave inside the reverb, and then at 12 o'clock, it's an even amount of both. And so what I did was I put it at about 3 o'clock to pull a little bit more of the highs in the reverb itself. So, I'm getting low body over here, and then high volumes in the reverb itself. So the body is full, but the reverb has higher in it. And then with the keyboard, with the Korg, this is a Korg SV-1, just a really solid stage keyboard. And with it, on one of the tunes, I used a Wurlitzer 200 amp student piano setting, and I had it going into more of a plate reverb setting. And then on the other, we used this kind of weird synth sound, very 80s. And I had that in the sonar setting as well, and then was pulling high octaves out of it, is just to kind of give it more of that ambient, spacey vibe. I could definitely, I think if I could get like a 12-pack of beer and spend so much time doing this, by the end of it I would have drank the whole thing by myself. I would just put me in a basement, and I would come out and it would be sunlight, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, how long have I been in there? And they'd be like, Chase, we thought you were dead, you've been missing for days. And I'd be like, oh, well, I got a little carried away, I guess. blame,
You really need to shave.
and I really need to shave. And definitely need to shower, and I blame the walrus guys for this. Oh, is that a rabbit hole? Yeah, awesome.